G'day mobile gaming fans, it's Michael Raw from ROHR APPS here yet again with another game review. This time it's Cake Go, and remember kids, a quick game's a good game, so get out into nature and limit the screen time. And remember to check out my Gamer Cord t-shirts on Teespring. And so today I'm using the Easy SMX Cool 2000 headset. Really cool. I haven't got the LEDs on at the moment, but they light up on the sides and they are really cool headsets, so remember to check them out. So Cake Go, I was asked to do this review. Really actually quite good graphics on this game. I would have said that they are a publisher-esque type graphics, so very pro quality graphics, I would have to say. Unfortunately, the game hook is not overly unique. As you can see, it's sort of like a lot of games with that rotating world in the middle and knife hit, etc. So as you can see, the gameplay is a little bit like knife hit and arrow. I can't remember the other name. Is it arrow, something like that. A lot of other games with this rotating world in the middle where you've got to shoot the objects, and you've got the enemy objects like the candles. They could be bits of other knives or arrows like the other games. So unfortunately the game hook is not unique, and for that it loses a star, unfortunately. But I've got to tell you, the graphics are amazing and I think really well done. The user interface is really easy to use, easy to navigate back to the main menu. The gameplay functions themselves are actually really well thought out. Just unfortunately it's just not a unique game hook. But even though it's not a unique game hook, it's really well thought out. So let's have a look at the menu here. So really cool graphics. I love the colors. They're really modern, bright, vibrant. You've got your unlockables here. Actually, here's the unlockables. So you got to get, so the in-app currency are the apples. So you've got to shoot them off the cake. And you've got the different levels here. Unlock ads is $2.99, which is on the lower end of normal these days. You can get your in-app currency and purchase more of those. And you've got, I've just earned more apples there. You can turn your music off and on, and your sound effects. Because I'm going through the headphones or the headset, you won't hear the music, but I'm going to put that on later on after this so you can see what type of music you've got here. And actually the music's really cool. Okay, so if you get through, I think 2 challenges, you can go to the boss fight. And if you lose, you got to go right back to the start. So that's a little bit annoying, but I suppose fairly standard gameplay. It's not really forgiving, you know. Some games are forgiving where, you know, if you get really close to the enemy, it might let you through, but this one, it's not forgiving at all. See? So I think they're probably bordering, if not they've gone over, difficulty versus the challenge, the skill of the player. I think probably they've, unless I'm just really rubbish, but I think compared to Knife Hit and the other games that have the similar gameplay, it's nowhere near as forgiving. And Knife Hit you can progress through and level up quite easily, whereas this you can't so much. Yeah, so This is on the second level, I believe. Let's get to a boss fight. Okay, come on. Okay. Ah. Okay, come on. I'm just not thinking this through enough. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, come on! That should have given me that one. Just not forgiving enough. They need to be a bit more forgiving. Because it almost makes you want to give up. See? Frustrating. So there's a lesson in this. I mean, you got to test it out as a developer to see whether the gameplay is frustrating or exciting and engaging. And I mean, this one, honestly, it's a bit frustrating, gotta tell you. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in, I don't know. Okay, boss fight, let's go, baby. Three candles remain. Ah, see? Oh, frustrating. Frustration. Okay, that's easy. No. Okay, boss fight, baby. Ah, come on. I think the one thing I will say about this is it's different to other games like this in the sense that the 3D cake, you're hitting the top of the cake, not the sides, like Knife Hit and other games, the Arrow Challenge. And it lifts up when you've done it. So that's fairly unique, I'd say. But honestly, I've played the other games with the same game hook, and this is actually frustrating. I've got to tell you, developers need to go back and work on the difficulty versus the skill of the player, because for mine, it's just not forgiving enough. It's challenging, but if it's too challenging and you're not leveling up, like I'm just getting out all the time, so I'm gonna get off this game. I don't want to play it anymore. Anyway, I think it's definitely one to check out, but I think you'll probably be frustrated like I was. So, you know, I think the graphics are awesome. If they were to submit this to a publisher, someone like Nanovation, Ketchup, you know, etc., they'd probably go really well, and they'd just polish it really well. It lacks the polish and the thought behind really engaging the user. So to me, it's just slightly too frustrating, too challenging. And, you know, I represent most gamers. I'm not, well, I'm pretty good really, but no. You know, if you just, I mean, that, to me, that was not forgiving enough. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give Kate Go a go, because it's definitely worth a go. But I think you'll probably feel like I feel, a bit frustrated with the game. I'll probably give it 3 stars at this stage. I was going to give it 4 because of the graphics and the way that they've developed the user interface and etc. The in-app currency is good, but it's not really a super unique game hook, and it's a little bit frustrating. So unfortunately, for me, they need to go back and develop this one a little bit more, just rethink it. I'm stuck on this level, so I've had enough. I'm not going to keep playing this game. Sorry. Anyway, remember, kids, are quick games are good games, so get out into nature and limit your screen time. Don't forget to check out my Gamer Core t-shirts on Teespring and my other videos. Thank you for watching.